I do not know where I am. There is a problem. Thank you.
Do you know anything about the actor that plays Uncle Ben?
No, I do not know anything about him whatsoever.
What a handsome old man.
Do you know anything about him?
No, I don't know. He looks like he's like almost the way the actor's portrayed. I'm sure he's like cameoing somehow. I'm sure he's like some famous actor that we should know who he is.
Do you like know his name or anything?
Nah, I don't know nothing.
Okay. Well, that's Spider-Man 1.
This is oh yeah, that's what we're watching. This is elevated opinions, not elevated facts, Caleb. I ain't got the elevated facts yet.
I don't really think that's even what it is.
I'm looking.
You know, you're really loud with a keyboard.
I'm sorry. I got big sloppy meat fingers.
If you guys want to tune into this, there's going to be a video podcast as well as an audio podcast, and we're going to put it on the YouTubes, as the kids like to call it. Is that what the kids like to call it?
That's all I hear the kids call it. I don't hear them call YouTube anything else other than YouTube.
Okay. Well, debatable.
To who?
Do you want to... So, today I was drinking on a Sour Monkey. It's... You guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but it's over there.
Why don't you have the bottle next to you, dork?
Because it's over there.
Look at it.
Okay, well, Roland's going to get that bottle for me, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been drinking on. It's a very good sour.
Sorry, bro.
It's in the sour variety. This is
how strong it is.
Yeah, this is a 9.5 Sour Monkey Triple. Sour Brett. Yeah, it's funny.
This is taking me too long to look up.
Yeah, it is. I've kind of been waiting for you to look your thing up, but it hasn't really been going.
His name is Uncle
fine.
Benjamin Franklin Parker. Get the phone out of here.
I think you have your facts wrong.
That's how it pulled up. Jump to Son of Spider-Man.
Is Ben Parker in 3 at all? He's not, right? Like, not even in a memory. Or is he in a memory?
Who's that? I think so. Wait, in this newest one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not
Oh,
the newest
this
one, Spider-Man 3.
Oh, dude, look at Randy Savage killing it. We're watching Spider-Man 1. We were gonna do just an episode on Spider-Man 3 because it's a very contentious episode, but it tends to be Caleb's number 1 on the Spider-Man list.
Oh, yeah, that's because it is number 1 on any Spider-Man list.
No, it's easily the most contentious Spider-Man of them all.
But that's a good thing.
We have a theory that Sam Raimi like botched it on purpose, but everything I read looking up, it says that he was like regretful of making that movie and going through with it.
I don't think he was.
That's just from him. I just looked up a couple of reviews and like things he was saying, and he was
Sam Raimi has put a lot of weird stuff out. I don't think he was ever really upset about doing this.
Dude, he made Spider-Man 3, then died. That's the actor. I'm sorry, I've been reading about him for a while now. His
Ben?
Cliff Robertson. Yeah, Uncle Ben, Cliff Robertson.
Cliff Harvardson, that's his name.
Clint Roberts.
How did he die?
I'm not on that page. I'm on a different page. I'm gonna get better at this. He's in a bunch of stuff, but there's nothing I really recognize.
Well, I just pulled up my screen right now. I'm gonna go ahead and find some of this. I'm on IMDb. So his name's Cliff Robertson. Yeah, I found him. Hopefully my internet works fairly decent on this one.
Oh, no, he died in 2011. Spider-Man was the last movie he made.
Spider-Man 1?
3. Because remember,
3?
he was in the flashback scenes we were just talking about.
Oh, well, I wasn't sure if they just took it back from 1 and they just used some old shit.
No, I remember being stoked when I saw that happen. I was like, oh yeah, they brought because like people wanted him back. Like he was very much loved Uncle Ben. He nailed the part. Who was the other one? Martin Sheen was a good one too, but that was in the one nobody likes, the Andrew Garfield one.
Hey, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
1 and Pooh.
Yeah.
Not very good. I will say that much.
I feel like he did best with the writing that he could do. I think like he didn't really portray Peter Parker well, but he all the writing was terrible in that movie as well.
I'm pretty sure just about everything was terrible about that movie. It did not.
Bone saws ready. Sorry, the best part.
That's debatable. Is bone saw really ready?
You guys have no idea how much Caleb loves Spider-Man 3. Like without joking, he defends the thing like it's literally one of the best movies of all time. In his defense, it's one of the most expensive movies of all time.
It is.
What was it ranked? You found out it was like 5 or 6.
The list we looked at, it was like 3, but that's not accurate anymore. I think it's like 6 or something now. It might be like between like 6 and 10, but it's still one of the most expensive movies ever made because they got a really good budget after Spider-Man 2. And then they didn't let Sam Raimi do anything they wanted to do. And it's not a pretentious thing. Like, it sounds like he really had good intentions, and they kind of shit all over him. And I'm still halfway upset about it because we got a really good movie out of it. But I'm also upset because he could have made an even better movie.
I surprisingly don't have as big a problem as most people do. Like the really corny dancing scene that everybody has a problem with. Like it's so funny, especially if you watch the YouTube version that has all the audio edited out of it, where it's just like a bunch of people scoffing on. Because like, it's funny. Like it's what they're doing too. Like they're actually scoffing at him. Like you don't notice that until they take away the music. You're like, holy shit, they actually wrote that in there too. Or you don't really realize it the first time you're watching that movie.
This guy was the president in Escape from LA.
Yeah, it's the only thing I recognize. That was the only movie I really recognize on that whole list.
Yeah, I don't really see anything else of note so far. Some people might see something on here and be like, "You fucking assholes!"
More like doing nothing.
You missed the Yanks are coming. Are you kidding me? That's a family classic.
I don't know any of these. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what any of this is.
He's been acting since like the 1800s. Oh, holy shit! He was a Batman. He's been a Batman. Oh, he was in the.
Yeah.
He was.
So that was like an animated Batman, probably.
What the hell?
Or is that a live action?
No, it had to be in live action. It's 1966. It was
yeah.
Like the
yeah, you might be right. I don't know who Shane is. Well,
do me a favor, Caleb. Go ahead and for the lovely folks at home, how would you already told me, but I want it stated again on paper for the rest, so it's on internet. Go ahead and rank the Spider-Mans from best to worst.
3.
Spider-Man, and that's Spider-Man 3 with Venom Topher Grace as Venom. Yes, 3.
So yeah, my list starts out with the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Sure. So I go 3. Do you want to repeat that?
I sneezed.
Okay. I'm gonna go 3, 2, and then I'm gonna go to the newer Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And then I'm gonna go Far From Home, and then Homecoming. And then I'm gonna. Oh wait. Actually, even after I'm saying that now, I kind of want to take it back.
What do you mean?
You know what? Yeah. Let me redo that. I'm gonna go 3, 2, Far From Home, 1 back to Tobey Maguire, and then Homecoming, and then Amazing Spider-Man 1, and then Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Because I think I want to put the first Spider-Man a little bit higher. Yeah, the one that you pointed at the TV, the one we're watching right now.
It's a lot better. Like, just putting it on, I was like, okay, maybe this is my favorite. Just like
It's hard for me to not say it's my favorite because I grew up on this movie. I watched it so many times. I fucking loved it.
And it aged very well. Crazy how, right? Like, it looks fine. Like, it looks fine as a movie. Like, except for nobody having cell phones. It really takes you out of movies. Like any movie older than like 2010, it like takes you out of the movie completely when you see them running to like a payphone or running home to their phone because it's just not relatable anymore.
So let's see what side me and Roland are going to be on. I have here this is a limited edition Spider-Man with emo hair coin, and we're just going to see what it lands on. What do you got? Heads, and then you're gonna.
What's on the other side?
You're gonna debate them on the other side. Kirsten
Kirsten
Dunst's tooth.
Kirsten Dunst's tooth. Yeah, her long snaggle tooth. Okay.
So, if you get heads, you're gonna have to debate against Spider-Man. Okay.
If I get heads, no wait. Let me Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, you're flipping it, so it's if you get it. I'm not the one flipping it.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
So the winner of this coin flip is Kirsten Dunst's Snaggletooth.
Dang it. Okay, so I have to defend Spider-Man 3?
We're out of the equation.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay, moving on. So what do you want to start? Do you want to like go? You said you wanted to do 3 movies. This was your idea. I just want to talk about Spider-Man 3.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I want to talk about all 3 just because I don't know, it fits the mood. Also, I know you haven't seen it yet. I should have made you watch it before I started talking about it. But the Morbius trailer, which I was a big.
You told me something about it.
I was a big Spider-Man fan kid. I would wait every Saturday morning for the new like animated Spider-Man to come on, and Morbius was a pretty formidable foe. But that was the only like I know he was in the comics and stuff, but I only knew him from the kids' cartoon. So people have been asking for this character for a long time. Once you know what also really bugged me? Jared Leto actually plays Morbius, which I'm not a fan of actors playing multiple superheroes. I feel like you should.
It's kind of weird. That's like the one role that you can't really do it with because I kind of associate you with someone else. And that's going to happen with any role, but with a superhero more so.
I never fully accept it. I know this is controversial and probably going to get me taken off the air.
That's fine.
But I never fully accepted Chris Evans as Captain America because he was Johnny Flame.
From this is what you're going into? Oh, you're wrong on that one.
What do you mean?
Who else would you want to play Captain America?
No. I'm not saying he's not a good one, but I'm just saying like he was already a Marvel character. It wasn't even a different like franchise. Like
I'll give you that.
Like it was just weird. Like, and I get it was 2 different studios, but getting greedy. Ryan Reynolds has like 3, right? Ryan Reynolds has 3 characters.
I thought it was 2. You've said 3 to me before. I don't remember the third.
I always forget the third.
I think you're wrong.
The dude from Blade, Green Lantern, and Deadpool.
Who was he in Blade? Was he Blade?
No. Blade Blanco. I don't know. He's in the third one. He with I think Jessica Biel and Triple H.
It's a lot of H's.
He's just one of Blade's like sidekicks, like helpers, like Vampire Hunter 2. He gets like murked and
so should we tell people who we are and what we're talking about?
Oh yeah, let's start the show. I forgot where.
It's only been like 13 minutes.
That's not good. That's not bad. It's better than last time. Okay. This is floor popcorn. I said popcorn. I'm out.
I was never given a name.
This is our first video live stream of Floor Popcorn Podcast, brought to you by Popcorn and Floors.
There's also a Next Level Opinions in our name.
Yeah. Yeah, that
we're not doing good at this podcast thing so far.
No,
we're not doing too good.
No, I like it. I'm enjoying it. The snake.
I'm having fun. No one's
listening.
No one's listening to us, and he's in his terrarium. He's chilling. No one listens to us, but I am having fun.
Yeah, no.
So that's.
I listen to us, so that counts as somebody. But
yeah.
Here, let's get down to the nitty gritty then. Let's really deep dive.
So this is kind of like a Star Wars discussion, but with Spider-Man, to my understanding, right?
Yeah,
what you want to go for?
The best way to describe it, because once again, huge franchise.
Once again, drinking Victory Sour Monkey.
We're
brought to you by something I'm not sponsored by.
Oh, there he goes, out the window. Killed the guy who killed his uncle, or so he thinks.
We should not talk about the movie we're watching that no one can see, even though we are a video podcast. We're making the video podcast even less visual. Well, it's a visual thing, and we're making it not visual.
Oh, well, that's fair.
We already do that on audio podcast. Maybe we should. Are you doing faces at the camera? I want to see that, but this is real time, so I can't see it.
Yeah.
Well, that's just great.
You never try to do that thing in the mirror where you hold you have like the medicine cabinet mirror, and you like try to see if like you can see like down the tunnel of mirrors and yourself at the same time, but like you can't because like that's not how mirrors work.
My friend has a mirror, and when she takes a picture, there's a lot of her.
She's like a big girl. Is that what you're saying? Like she feels up.
No, I'm saying science, bitch.
Oh, okay. Can we please talk about Spider-Man?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, if that's what we're going for in this episode.
I don't have to.
I don't know what this podcast is about still.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even know what's going on.
Listen, we started this because
and now we're on
people
video.
were coming up to us in the streets. And it's explain. We know, Caleb, you have a podcast that deep dives into horror and the weird and the strange and the murderous. And Roland, we know you have these opinions and thoughts that just we beckon for them. And
it's strange that I don't remember any of this.
Oh,
go on.
Well, thanks. It's called a bit. It's called being a friend.
Oh, that's what's going on. Are we funny?
I'm going to have to carry this. No, we were supposed to be funny. I was just being myself.
Oh, wait. Is that what we're going... I haven't tried it yet. Are you saying that you want me to try this new thing? This new thing,
No, I got distracted. I don't remember any of this.
Oh, I get it. You're mad at me.
I'm mad.
Oh, you're disappointed.
I'm just disappointed. That was a good transition.
Take you in this world. I'm gonna put you in.
That extra has been in like 7 scenes.
So, Spider-Man as a series. What is your number?
No, I'm not gonna do that. Ranking's lame.
No, give me a ranking. Give me a ranking, or I'm turning. This video's over.
That's stupid.
Give me a ranking.
Look at that hair. Okay, so I would go. What do you? Spider-Man 2. That the one with Spider-Man 1. So it goes 2, then 1, and then the 2 new ones. I think the Far From Home's.
You said 2, 1, and then the 2 new
ones.
No,
I'm gonna go Homecoming, then Far From Home.
Okay.
And then, do I want to put Spider-Man 3 before those other 2?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
a million times.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll put Spider-Man 3 before those other 2 for sure. Yeah. I'm really curious what other people.
Any particular order on the last 2, or just doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It's the same movie.
I will. You know what? Actually,
I'm really curious. If anybody does watch this, I really want to see other people's lists for Spider-Man.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I enjoyed the second one more than I did the first one. Amazing Spider-Man.
Did really? Just because there's more shit going on?
A little bit. Wasn't that Nick Cannon?
No, I think it's
Jamie
Foxx.
Same person.
Not if you're not racist.
Same person. I don't know why I thought that was Nick Cannon, dude. I couldn't remember who it was. I was like, this is someone
out there fucking drumming Spider-Man to death.
That would be awesome. Marrying successful people.
Helping them like with the rhythm.
And making a lot of money on Nickelodeon.
Did you see the whole Nick Cannon going after Eminem thing?
I saw some stuff about that, not too much though.
He can't rap.
But as you can tell, I barely know who Nick Cannon is.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
There's a lot of celebrities I confuse with a lot of celebrities.
He has a lot of money though.
Like for example, who's the supporting role in these Spider-Man movies? It's Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, and these it's
Maggie
Kirsten
Dunst.
Stewart.
Dunst.
Jesse
Kristen Stewart.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's
Kristen Stewart Hall.
Kirsten? Is it Kirsten or Kirsten?
Kirsten.
It's a stupid name.
Kirsten Stewart Hall.
If I ever meet you, I'm going to tell you your name's nice. I promise. I feel bad
but not right now.
I realize this is live.
And don't worry, Kirsten. If I am there when
you
meet Roland,
Kirsten.
I am going
just be Kristen
to show you this recording of him saying that your name is stupid.
It's just easier
because I got your back, Roland.
Kristen. I guess names don't have to be easy to say.
Words are words.
My name's Roland. Things are
things.
A dumb and common name.
And we're 20 minutes into a podcast about Spider-Man, and we haven't talked about Spider-Man.
Dude, we talked about it here and there, but not
a little
enough.
bit.
His lips are luscious.
So do you want to start at the beginning? Do you want to start in the middle? Where do you want to go? I'm trying to hold this.
No, you're right. Let's start in the middle. Let's definitely start in the middle.
Start in the middle? We could.
The one we haven't watched at all yet that we claim is our favorite, but we keep dancing around.
I didn't say that was my favorite. You said it was. I said it's my second favorite.
That counts as your first favorite because we all know you're joking about liking Spider-Man 3. Hey, did you see him make his suit? Like, how does he learn how to sew so well?
Well, when he goes straight from a shitty suit.
Say that again.
He goes from the worst suit ever. Like he he just cut some pieces of fabric out and then glued them on top of each other. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, oh, here we go. Amazing quality suit, better than anyone in the world can make.
Like, and you think they could have got like crime in New York City, right? Like these two, like during the day.
I've never heard of crime.
It's not good. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't describe the movie so poorly. Why did she have that giant Saint Bernard behind her? That's awesome.
So let's go. How does Spider-Man 1 start? So we are introduced to Peter Parker.
He's like
we're introduced to
bullied. He's getting bullied a bunch, so you know that he ain't the coolest cuke on the.
Bullied by
everybody.
Everybody. But mainly bullied by Flash. And Flash is played by the guy who bullied Marshall Erickson in How I Met Your Mother.
Is it really?
What was his? Yeah, I can't remember his fucking name. He was the douchebag law guy that was just like on the other side. He was like he pretty much did like a sneak. Yeah, he did a sneak attack on Marshall because he was like hanging outside, acting like he was homeless. It was like, and then Marshall got him a job. Blah blah blah. Can't remember his name whatsoever. Very much remember him.
I don't remember.
No, well, that's who that is. We have Kirsten Dunst as.
Are you sure it's not Kristen?
Mary Jane. It's Kirsten.
Kristen just sounds like a normal last name.
Kristen Dunst.
I'm actually starting. Kirsten's actually starting growing on. Actually, just started growing on me as you said.
Kirsten's not too bad.
Kirsten, I like that more. Fuck Kristen.
Kristen's not a good name. That's just for, I don't know, ugly people.
How would you spell that? Kristen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kristen.
How the fuck did they bring back? Did they bring back the Jonah Jameson for the new Marvel? That's a weird.
Is that kind of a spoiler? I feel like that's kind of a spoiler.
Yeah, the movie's been out for like a year now.
I don't think it's been a year. Has it?
Spoiler.
Yeah, that's how it works. They just brought. What do you mean by how did they bring it back?
Well, it's the same actor they use for.
Yeah, it's J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, because we all know he.
You just give him a little mustache, give him some different hair, boom.
Huge fan service, which I love. I thought he did great, and it was cool to see him back. But how do they like? You just do it. You're just like, oh, that universe is dead, so we're gonna still the actor gets to play. I mean, I'm glad he nailed it. Nails it.
Do you mean like how do they include that? Just like in the universe, just like because he's. That technically that saga's dead.
Just like why if you're gonna do that, why not? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
why not do the rest?
Why not do a lot more? Like why not do a lot?
I do get what you're saying there. I didn't know what you were getting to, but I feel the same way. I feel like if they can do that, they should be able to do a lot more.
They're just fucking movies. Just make them good. Like stop trying to like I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but
well, you said You said
20-year-old movie too. I don't know what the fuck.
I feel like I kind of contradicted yourself a little bit because you said that was cool, but then you also said that you don't like seeing the same character, or is it just they're playing a different? Is it just if they're playing?
Well, he's even playing the same character. Like that's great. Like that's
so
awesome.
It's not that
because he nailed.
So you don't care about them being like in a different universe or kind of universe or saga, and then coming over to another one.
I guess I see it. Yeah, I guess I see it the same way as like I would see a play. Like if you're nailing the role, keep it up. If you want out and you're not feeling it, then it's just a movie. Like it's the story and the character portrayal is supposed to be the most important. Even though I do I know that's an me because I would prefer like it's if an actor nails it that they save it. But like,
okay, I have a scenario.
Okay.
Tom Holland, Kirsten Dunst.
She's so old.
James Franco.
What's going on here?
J.K. Simmons.
Like when they're prime?
And then the fat kid that's best friends with Peter.
Okay, who does he play?
Iron Man's still dead. Captain America, he's alive now. He came back to life, but he's crying. He's not having a good time. He's gone. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and Aunt May is hot again. She's old.
Okay, yeah, great
really
scenario. What in this scenario? What?
You okay with that?
Yeah, I don't. What choice do I have? You just did it. Like,
no, this is you get that, or you get what's going on right now. You keep what's going on right now, or you take that.
I would watch that movie.
Would you take that over what's going on right now?
I'm okay with what's going on right now too. It's fine.
No, I want to know which one you pick.
One or the other.
Yeah, one or the other.
With Tom Holland in this world.
But the fat kid's still there.
I like what's going on right now more actually.
What's his name? I'm shaming him right now, but
yeah,
I don't mind that
you
he's
shouldn't
a big
pick on
guy.
somebody you don't even know.
I don't mind that he's a big guy.
It's
It's okay,
cold-blooded,
but
man. It's cold-blooded. We don't do that. It's 2020, man. Damn, it's 2020.
what's wrong with being cold? Why are you shaming cold-blooded things? I have a snake right here.
I know. I'm looking at it. To keep it warm.
It's fucked
Keep
up,
the
man.
cold-blooded things warm.
I don't remember his name.
Okay, so Spider-Man 1 starts off
It's like
with
Floffy.
Peter Parker getting picked on
Floof.
by everyone at school and goes through the whole rigmarole of not fitting in. It doesn't really explain
That
why.
happens.
He's not a terrible looking kid. He has glasses. I mean, that's kind of enraging. Caleb admitted that he might have cancer, which I kind of get it then.
Oh, what?
So I don't know. It's not portrayed very. And then the richest guy in New York, richest kid in New York City, is like seems to like him for some reason, which usually the rich kids has the most friends, but I guess they're both nerds or something. I don't know. I don't really get it, but Norman's handsome and from the lighthouse. Did I rant?
Is that what you had to? That's how you were finishing that?
Yeah, that's how
You
Spider-Man
said
1
nothing.
starts. That's how Spider-Man 1 starts. I just explained the whole opening scene, and then he gets bit by a spider. I forgot the most important part. He gets bit by a spider and then has superpowers.
I'm glad we finally got to that because I've been waiting for that part.
Which, once again, why doesn't Spider-Man ever have poison bite? It's like the one thing spiders do that's like super dangerous and makes them like, you're afraid of spiders. Why doesn't Spider-Man have poison bite?
Why doesn't he have a poison bite?
Yeah, that's
What do you
what
mean?
spiders do. Spiders bite things with poison.
So you mean why didn't he like go to the hospital or
With
something?
venom.
Why
I'm
didn't
sorry,
he
venom.
get-
That's stupid. Poison.
Why didn't he
when
get
you
sick?
eat something.
What
Huh?
are you asking?
Just how come when he bites his tongue he doesn't die? Well, I guess that would be stupid too. But how come he doesn't like accidentally bite like a burglar and then the burglar dies? He like realizes like, oh, I got poison bite power like a spider would.
You want him to bite
He
someone?
said the song does everything that a spider can. Guess what spiders can? Fucking bite.
No, I get what you're getting at. I'm just
Fucking bite.
confirming. So you're saying that you want Spider-Man to bite a person,
I don't just want him. I demand it. I
and then
demand he bite a
realize
criminal.
he has some
Accident-
quote unquote
Poison
poison
like he
bite.
accidentally bites it. Like the criminal goes and like hits his fang he never knew that he had. Now all of a sudden Spider-Man has power venom.
So then are they spiders too?
No, they just die. Their innards get melted like acid, like a regular spider.
And
And it's like horrifying, terrific, and then he goes like through PTSD because he's supposed to be like the hero, and then he has to like reevaluate like who he is as like a superhero. That actually sounds like an interesting story. Let's make that movie. Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
3. Spider-Man 3.
What else do you want to say about Spider-Man 1?
Tom Holland.
Wrong movie.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a pretty cool cast. She directs movies now, not well.
Who does? Wait, who does?
She does.
That chick?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Zack and Miri.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she just made that movie that didn't. do
Okay,
so
well, let's
well.
stop talking about that chick.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get in trouble. You're not allowed to talk badly about women or men or babies. Don't talk bad about puppies either. So, it's a quintessential Spider-Man story, which they used it in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? It's the Norman Oswald Oscorp storyline, right?
Yes, with
The worst green-
the guy with the very tiny head.
Yeah, the guy. He was what in that other superhero movie? He wasn't technically a superhero movie. They're just kids that were superheroes.
Wait, he was in something else?
He was in 2 other things. One was kind of interesting. It's where like the meteor hits, and it's like a found footage of like kids with superpowers.
Whoever put him in anything is an idiot.
And then he's not a bad actor. And then
Who, Littlehead? Littlehead McDumbass?
and then he's in that like not Jupiter Ascending, but it's like a movie that's like that where it's like a space. He's like a space. It's like
It was
him
one,
and
right?
Him and Kirsten Stewart. I think is it Kristen Stewart? Kirsten Stewart. These names are stupid. I'm sorry, they're both stupid. You guys suck. Kirsten, but that's who's in it with him, like Kristen Stewart.
Okay, don't tell
I think
you.
it's my fault for not knowing these names.
Was he in Spider-Man 1 or 2? Was he in 2?
Is that what we're talking? I forgot what we're talking about already.
Was it 2? The Amazing Spider-Man.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, it was little dumbass head in 1 or 2.
I think in the first one, right?
That's what I thought, but maybe not.
The second one's all the
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
all the bed gates. He's the Shocker, brought to you by Shockin'.
No, it was 2. Yeah, he was in 2.
What's the actor's name? Dane DeHaan. Dane DeHaan. Dane DeHoon. Danny boy.
He does not seem to be real.
Why do you think his head's so small?
Do you think this guy looks good?
No. Like, why do you think it's that way?
Oh.
He looks like an index finger that grew a body.
He's really just not a good look, and he's not what we're going for in a Green Goblin.
He looks like when you take Leonardo DiCaprio out of the oven too early.
Oh, he looks like a freshly sliced stick of butter.
He's better looking than this.
Except the butter has crumbs all over it.
Mm.
And then it's also been ran over.
Why does it look like he shaves his eyebrows like a cholo?
By a car. Yeah, I don't want to look at this guy anymore. Shout out to cholos. This image is kind of giving me... It's giving me issues. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just act like that isn't there. It's just...
Can we pull this up for them? Is that copyright? Can he copyright us for using his face?
Are you copyright?
There he is, folks. Live in the flesh. Dane DeHaan. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Brought to you by Facts. Oh, it's over this side. That's how you do this. I'm going to get this right.
I'm really not a fan of this guy at all.
No, I can tell. He did all right. He did all right in some movies.
In what movies?
I don't know. Pull up his IMDb.
So you're just going to say he did fine in some movies? Like, oh, he did fine in some movies.
I got a computer here, too.
You do. But, you know, we all have things that don't work well. Let's just go ahead and let's fix that. Lisley's Story, The Stranger, 000. None of these are real. The Kid, Tulip Fever. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but he's an actor.
After Amazing Spider-Man 2, Imagine Dragons.
Do before that though. Oh, Lawless. Yeah, he's the shitty little kid in Lawless. He does a really good job of being a little shitty person in Lawless.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. You want to watch?
He's in True Blood. You love that shit.
Wait, what?
Yep.
He's in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, you watched more than 3 episodes.
Wait, Timbo. 2011.
Hey, little Timbo. Well, go. I want to see the one that I was. No.
Wait, hold on. I need to see this now. Which year was 2011?
All right, let's see what I got. My computer ain't working so good.
If you let me, why dying?
Wine dined in 69.
Let me see Timbo right here. This is probably like a really minor character. I feel like I kind of remember him in that now.
I feel like you kind of lie a lot. He was in A Cure for Wellness. Duh.
Oh, duh.
I don't know what that movie is. I want to look up the one where he had superpowers. I can't believe I can't find it.
Oh,
Chronicle. Duh. You never seen Chronicle?
Chronicle?
No. Valerian disease was the one that he messed up with Mila Kunis, I think. Or was it Kirsten Stewart? No, it was the girl that nobody likes. But even though she's really funny and pretty.
Hey, I have a new proposition about this episode.
What?
Let's just talk about nothing.
No. What are we, Sinfield? If we talk about nothing, it's going to sound like a bunch of gibberish. Nobody's going to like it.
I think that's what it is so far.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I would watch us. I'm probably going to watch this as soon as I get home.
If I upload it. Then.
As soon as I get home. Okay, so now I got the facts.
Let's look up Henry Winkler's discography.
He's in Spider-Man?
No.
Oh.
I'm doing my own thing at this point.
Oh, okay. Why? People want to see Spider-Man. That's why the episode is called Spider-Man Strikes Back. The episode where Spider-Man strikes back.
Oh, I'm going to call this Roland and Caleb Strike Back. The episode where Roland and Caleb do nothing.
Has a nice ring to it.
I think it's going to be golden. It's going to do what we need to do.
I'm okay with it. I'm a little hurt, but I'm okay with it.
So let's put a smaller on the webcam and let's look at what Henry Winkler has going on.
Okay, let's see. He's been out the game for a while. He was in that one music video from my high school childhood.
He has Pink Skies Ahead and On the Count of 3 going on.
I can't wait.
Is this gonna be a Henry Winkler update episode?
Oh, they can see this too, huh? Oh, we're the small part of this.
I'm bringing the important stuff up right now.
I love technology. Should have been doing this years ago.
Yeah, I know. So we have Medical Police.
10 years ago.
American Dad last year. I forgot it's 2020 now.
I know he was in Arrested Development. I didn't know he was in Barry, though.
Grandpa and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
TV series short? What was that? There was a TV series short.
He got new shit coming out. I ain't got nothing but this dumbass podcast. It's going to be great, guys. Stay tuned.
That's how it works.
Pink Skies Ahead on the count of... Man, he's staying busy. Why don't you click on Tom Hanks? Let's pull up the Oscar stuff. People like the Oscar stuff. Let's talk about the Oscar stuff.
Where's that at? What are you talking about?
Tom Hanks is probably going to get an Oscar for something with his shoe throwing abilities.
I always forget.
Now, for best shoe throw in a scene.
Have you seen fucking Arrested Development?
Henry
Henry Winkler's awesome in that.
Yeah, I didn't like the movie they did in between, but I think I liked the newer
movie.
season.
I don't remember if I saw a movie.
Like season 4, it was not really a movie, but season 4 kind of had a weird where they like did all the different perspectives of the same story.
The reason for that is because it got canceled before season 4, and they weren't going to bring it back. And the only way that they could is by shooting all of the scenes separately because all the actors they weren't available all at the same time.
Remember some?
So they kind of had to do it. So I respect it for what it is. I still enjoy it. I don't mind it.
It's fine. It's fine.
And then they actually just brought out a new season recently. I just started watching it like a week ago.
Good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's pretty fucking good.
I'm gonna have to get you turned on to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I still have not watched that. I haven't watched anything lately though because I've just been on a Parks and Rec.
I could probably get you started because the new season's about to start of Curb, and I bet I could just jump you into that one. It's fucking every season's fucking gold, dude. It's ridiculous how good the show is.
What is a Curb?
Have you ever seen American History X?
Yes.
It's that thing that the teeth get scraped on.
5 stars. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Sandy Wexler came out too. Dude, this guy is busy.
He's always in. Dude, I see him appear in just random movies all the time.
Go Henry.
All hail King Julian. SpongeBob. As Sharkface.
What was he in SpongeBob?
Sharkface.
I don't know what that means.
I just told you Sharkface. Oh, don't be stupid. Children's Hospital.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, the movie.
Dude, Comedy Bang Bang's been on forever, huh?
That's alarming.
Click on that.
Yeah.
Click on the Comedy Bang Bang. I want to see how long it's been on
Where's
TV.
that? I didn't even
It's
see
down
that.
at the bottom. You're almost there.
There we go.
Bob's Burgers been on for 5 years.
Jack Horseman as Henry Winkler.
How long has Comedy Bang Bang been on? Season 1 is 2012. Wow, 8 years now. So interesting how things happen.
Bang Bang Comedy. Reggie Watts, Scott Aquarman.
So what'd you think of Dr. Sleep?
Didn't see it.
Interesting.
I still have not seen it. Do you talked about like favorite horror movies with Brie of 2019? What were your favorite movies of 2019?
Dude, there's so many good movies in 2019. That's like it's coming to shock because movies are weird now. Movies are kind of hard to watch, but the best out of 2019, I really want to watch Parasite just because of everything I've heard about
I still haven't seen it either.
Lighthouse is something I cannot look away from. I think any movie where you're completely sucked into. One of my favorite movies of the year was Good Boys. I know you don't like it, but I think you're crazy. It reminds me of watching like Superbad or Half Baked or one of those buddy like almost like a American Pie. Like I miss comedies like that, just like people bullshitting with each other. I mean, so many. Last year's Endgame came out too, which was a great blockbuster thrill ride, white knuckle thrill ride. Gosh, so many. Get Out didn't come out last year.
Yeah, I think it did.
I don't think so. I think it's like a 3-year-old movie.
No, yeah. Oh, Us came out. 2019.
Was that 2019? I think it was.
Us was 2019. Get Out was
crazy. That was 2019.
Get Out was 2015 probably.
Yeah, maybe like 20.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. But Us
Probably
was the
16.
one that came out. That was actually pretty good.
Us was really good. I enjoyed it.
I think people looked way too deeply into it. I think that's kind of ruined the movie for me because I was looking for. But I get it. I get
It
what
did
they're
have
going for.
deep meanings, but I didn't need all of that. It was still a good movie regardless. Like, it was just interesting.
There's one part I can't stand of it though, because it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, there's no way it makes any sense. Is at the very end of it when the little boy's like suspicious of the mom, because like it's not really the real mom. But I'm like, dude, that's the mom that gave birth to you. That's your real mom. Why would you not trust her?
Wait, what do you mean?
So
It wasn't, though, because
it
they
is
swapped.
when they were little girls.
Yeah.
So what? So did the
yeah,
mom come out from
yeah.
underground, give birth to those kids, and then
No,
go
yeah,
back underground?
I got you.
So why would you care? Like, that's your real mom, dude. Like, who? Like, even if she is crazy, she's held it down for like 40 years. Like, why that didn't make any sense?
Plot twist.
What?
They switched again.
That's maybe like the tag just like.
They were in on it together the whole time.
She's like, I ain't letting that man bust in me. That's all she said. But that, right? Does that
Racist.
not? Then we kind of think of that like, oh yeah, that kid has no reason to not like this lady. Like, the other lady was the one that wasn't your mom and some crazy.
No, yeah, you're kind of right on that. I'm gonna give that one to you.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, terrific. You still haven't seen the ending of that?
I've seen half of it.
It's great ending.
I had things going on during the movie.
Just as good. I think the ending of that is comparable to another great movie of the year.
The ending was comparable with my ending.
With Ready or Not. Ready or Not, another great movie and
wonderful.
It's to me, it's very rare that, because I don't care about endings, movie ending great. Like, if the movie is good throughout the movie, like even if the ending's stupid, like in Us, like that's a perfect example. Like the ending, that was the twist at the end. Like the little boy was suspicious, but it's still a cool movie. It's still a great movie to watch. A lot of great endings this year. A lot of cathartic. Like, I don't know, nobody's trying to pull any crazy twists or turns on people. Like I said, I really want to see Parasite because I heard.
So do you not like twists and turns, or what are you getting at?
Oh, I do, but like it for the last like 3 or 4 years, a lot of stuff felt like cheap shots. Like a lot of jump scares, a lot of like twists for no reasons, a lot of forced agendas in movies. Which
So did you have any other problems with Us?
Not really. Like, honestly, it's fine. Like, there's thematically, it was great. Like, just the feeling and it draws you in. The music score is terrific. The music's so good in that one. But no, I don't really have anything else to complain about. That's why. Did you have anything?
No. I just think that I've noticed that a lot of people's biggest issue is that they like kind of like what you said about it being deep. You know, people want it to be deeper, and they tried to make it deeper than it was, and it was kind of deep. Like, it had some pretty good like symbolic meanings to a lot of the scenes and
you can definitely dig in
dialogue, but at the same time, it was like it was just good as it was.
Yeah,
and it got a lot of unnecessary hate because, like, because Get Out was very symbolic.
Mm-hmm. That had to me, Get Out had a lot more like to say. Like, it was a lot. You felt more like as far as like it was trying to say something. You know what I mean? You're like,
and people just expected that after.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Like, you felt more. This one, Us felt more of like a thriller, more of like you're more like on edge of your seat through a lot of the movie, and it's just done thematically very, very well. It's very stylistic, and it has its own. Like, he's excuse me, he has his own style now. Like, it's cool. Like, that's what's cool about Peele, I guess. You could tell it's one of his. What's the other movie that I mistakenly thought that he did recently?
Hasn't he only done Us and Get Out?
Ma has that same vibe, but it's just not done very well.
It's Blumhouse,
which is his company, right? Or no?
No, but his movies. I don't know if Us was on Blumhouse too. Get Out was on Blumhouse. Was produced by Blumhouse.
I know
for sure.
he has some sort of connection, but he has like not like really anything to do with production of it at all. But that movie definitely like feels like it's trying to be like kind of his style, like, honestly. But it's just the editing is just so horrible. That movie is just an editing problem. I think could be fixed in the cutting room floor.
Got
the
carpet.
Let's see. Yeah, I haven't seen Star Wars yet, which I'm glad I made it through the year without watching. I'm gonna go see it. I'm not talking about it on Star Wars. I can't believe
you haven't seen it yet, and we talked about it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah. I heard that episode was a good episode.
Now,
it's good.
You did good for someone who hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
So therefore has no opinion.
What else? I haven't seen Marriage Story yet, which I've been told to watch.
Don't care
by
about
many
that.
people. I heard that acting is terrific. Haven't seen Uncut Gem yet. I might watch that tonight. I do have that on the old station.
Is it weird that anything with the name marriage in it, I just don't want to see it?
Yeah, that's weird. Don't judge a book by its cover.
If it's like Wedding Crashers, I guess I'll watch it.
That's not marriage.
It's wedding.
Oh, you need to say wedding.
So I'll take it. Yeah.
What about The Wedding Singer?
Yeah, that's fine too. It's wedding. I don't see the problem.
So, what were your movies for last year? Is there anything I forgot? Is there anything you think I forgot from my list? For me,
Midsummer.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it
sure.
that. I was kind of not mixed, but I don't know how to explain.
Oh yeah, that right there.
Oh yeah, she gonna get a kiss in the rain, dude. All these people know who he is, by the way. I just realized that.
Well, yeah, he doesn't. How does she not see him right here?
She does. She just knows shut her fucking mouth. You know?
Yeah, because that's
dark
just
enough. Yeah, it's like if we could see him, he could say, like, you're Spider-Man too. Why did you just run away like that? Why didn't you just like jump?
the way he ran away.
Yeah, it's like when
Those boobies.
when you jump, they're there.
She looks great.
Is she like 16 in this movie?
Why do you always say that? No.
I don't know. I don't always say that. It's the first time I ever watched it, but I don't like it.
Okay, I'm pulling this up.
2020.
2020? Is that your guess?
10:01.
What do you?
She's portraying like an 18-year-old girl, but she's like 23 or something. 22.
I was gonna say 22 or 23.
Man, I remember getting boned up as a kid to this movie.
1982. So that came in what? Would we say?
I don't know.
Well,
Why don't they just have a page where it
2000.
answers what I'm saying, asking? 82, so in 2002. She'd be 20, so she was 18 when this movie came out?
Wait, no, it didn't come out in 2000, did it?
Or 99? Or 2000?
2002.
This movie came out in 2002?
Yeah, so she was 20.
Cool.
Yeah.
I missed him.
Bounce your head back, you're like, oh, it's fine.
It's fine. I was just joking. I knew she was 20.
Hey,
What's with the weird slow-mo of her getting rained on her face like that?
She's Kirsten Dunst.
Dude,
and she's
I never
awesome.
noticed the two towers were in this.
So my favorites of 2019.
They're not. Whoops, that's not funny.
It would definitely have to be. Well, Ready or Not's gonna be my top. Saw it about 8 times.
Oh, you know, I didn't say it. I guess I didn't like it.
Midsummer's up there. It's forgettable. I forgot you saw it.
I saw it twice.
It wasn't going to be on my list either way, so I wasn't even going to mention it. I did not like it. I'm trying to think what I watched this year that wasn't horror in theaters. I watched Star Wars. That was pretty low on my list.
You didn't like Good Boys, but that's because you didn't watch it.
No, I did watch it. Didn't like it.
You didn't watch it.
It pissed me off.
You were in the drive. You were in the drive-through.
I was in the drive-thru and I was watching it, and then I turned over slightly to the right and I watched Angry Birds instead, and it was terrible. It was terrible, but it was
that's
better than Good Boys.
Do you like musicals?
No.
They're the worst.
I like some. There's a finite few. Edward Scissorhands is fucking cool. Cannibal the musical. Trey Parker.
I would be down to go watch
The Little Shop of Horrors.
If I saw it live, I'd probably be down. But yeah, Little Shop of Horrors is dope too.
Apparently, there's a Thanksgiving musical. I don't know if it's still in circulation, but I would go there.
How do you feel about Grease? I'm not mad at Grease.
I'd rather go to an opera show.
Dude, that'd be dope. I've seen opera performers, but never like an opera show.
I would go to that. Seems interesting.
Do they do it in English or is it always in Italian?
I don't care what language it is. I just want to hear them go like, oh, yeah.
What opera means in English?
I don't know what a lot of words mean in a lot of languages, including my own.
Dude, this is so much work to fucking trap Spiderman. Like,
Spiderman?
Like, just to pretend. And how does he do that voice of that old lady so well?
I'll tell you, bud.
Look at that suit, dude.
Magic.
Look at that suit, dude.
Magic and a pot pie.
Green Goblin, gobbling up. Got the fucking pumpkin exploders. They need to bring the Hobgoblin into this.
Hobgoblin's fucking cool. Big old beefy buff ass dude.
Dude, Hobgoblin's dope. She's the meaner version.
That's a cool scene too.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Look how good this is for dude. This looks better than the Spider-Man 3.
Debatable.
Yeah, and my win. My win.
Give me that coin back that you lost.
Dude, look at this. Look at how much it just.
Give me the coin that you lost. We'll figure this out right now.
This is all CGI, but you can't tell.
I have
don't have it, dude. It's don't.
I have a gold-plated watch coin here.
Got it.
My hand is in a cup, and I'm going to flip this on his head.
We're an hour and 5 minutes into this. We haven't gotten past the first movie.
50 minutes actually.
Oh, I was going by European time, dude.
So.
What?
I think this is a good place.
Whose house is this? Harry's?
To end this episode.
Okay. So, as it comes
down to it,
I'd say Spider-Man 3 is okay by me. Is that what that's what we're doing, right? Dude, I can't wait till the X-Men are in the Marvel universe.
I hope you guys learned a lot about X-Men and Spider-Man.
Where are they?
I haven't seen them yet. This was
better than I thought it was going to be. This is awesome.
A movie. And this is
Floor Popcorn.
Next Level Opinions.
I hit